First of all, they claim that because Mirza Ghulam Ahmad of Qadian appeared in Qadian, didn't appear in Medina, and was not buried there, they say by the grave of Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. We said this is wrong. All your previous translations give light to this route of escape you are opening for yourself. Your previous understanding was that the Mahdi or Messiah would be buried in Muhammad Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam's grave with him, occupying the same space. Now my answer, I repeat, is simply this, that it is something which negates its own parts, one against the other. As long as he is not buried, you are not going to believe in his truth. If he dies as rejected, who on earth would permit him to be buried with Muhammad Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam? So, even if he got buried, then the scenario would be that all his life he was rejected on the plea that unless he dies and we see him buried there, we will not believe in him. So he wasted all his life, and then when he died, there would be Qiyamah. Can't you understand? This can't be attributed to Hazrat Muhammad Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. It's an idea which is totally unacceptable. Moreover, if he is the same man as they say, they insist that because Masih ibn Maryam is mentioned, so it has to be the same man. You know what his age would be when he descends?
30 years.
No. 2000 years ago it happened.
Yeah, 2030 years.
So why don't you say 2000? Why do you say 30 years?
No, when he gone.
It's an old man, 2000 and some 30 years plus, he is not yet arrived. Some years, would descend from heaven. Who would give him his daughter to be married to?
Oh, he is unmarried.
He is unmarried.
Yes.
But this time, according to this prophecy, he will marry and bear children. So a man 2000 some years old would get married to some girl, poor girl, and then bear children from her. Or she will bear children for him.
No, maybe sometimes he is ghaib, then he come back.
Why do you say maybe?
Well, that means in the Quran says we take him up in the Surah Imran.
It's not mentioned anywhere. So when you stick to hadith, then stick to hadith. If you go to the world of metaphors, then try to understand it sensibly.
Yeah.
Such ahadith must be interpreted. If not, then they will lose all meaning and bearing to the modern understanding of universe. First of all, do you really believe that somewhere in space, Jesus Christ is serving his solitary in some planet for the last 2000 years? Can you believe it?
Not a matter of belief, but I don't.
No, it's a matter of belief I'm asking you.
No, I believe on the Allah and Rasul and on Kitab.
Okay, but can you believe, and do you really believe, that somewhere in the planets, Jesus Christ is living alone by himself, waiting for his return?
Because I cannot believe still I am searching the books, but I cannot get anything that he is in the sky.
The point is, why don't you try to understand the religious terminology, which has many examples elsewhere? Some people are mentioned to have gone to the heaven. They are prophesied to return to this earth again. And when we search the entire horizon of religious history, we do not find a single person, a single one, having ever returned bodily from anywhere in the space.
Right.
Did it happen ever?
No.
Were the prophecies wrong and false?
No.
So what is the explanation? The explanation is simply this, that if you study the case of Elijah, an old prophet of Israelites, who is told, he is known to have ascended to heaven, some say in a whirlwind, some say sitting on a chariot which came from elsewhere and forcibly put him into the chariot and just decamped with him to the heavens.
Not
No,
possible.
just a minute, just a minute. It is clearly mentioned in the Bible that before Christ, this old prophet would return. See? It is very clearly mentioned. Now, this old prophet, who by that time, when Jesus came, had already disappeared for around 9 to 800 years. He'd gone by that period. And when Jesus Christ came, the Jewish people, the elders, pointed at Elijah. I mean, his image and what he was mentioned, how he was mentioned in the book, and said, "Do you believe in this scripture or not?" They pointedly put this question to his followers and said, "Do you believe in that or not? Do you reject scriptures?" They said, "No." Also, Jews said, "No, we don't reject scriptures." So they said, "Where is that Elijah who was to descend bodily from heaven before the coming of Christ?" You understand?
Understand?
No. Did he come?
No.
Was Jesus right or wrong?
Jesus was right.
How could he be right when the prophecy about him had proved wrong?
No, but the Quran says this is prophet.
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But logically,
You see, but when this question was addressed to Jesus himself,
Yeah.
you know what his answer was? He speaking of John the Baptist.
John the Baptist.
Yeah.
I'm not authority of Bible.
Just- No, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
He said he is that Elijah who was to descend from heaven before my coming. You believe it or not, it's up to you. But that Elijah has come in the form of John the Baptist. So the prophecy was right or wrong?
No prophecy, then right.
Right. But metaphorically right, not literally.
No, yeah.
So this is what I'm pointing out. These religious prophecies which speak of the future advents of some people who have become a part of history, these prophecies never get fulfilled literally, nor have ever they got fulfilled literally. They're always fulfilled metaphorically.
Matter of fact.
So the same is the case of Hadhrat Masih Maud al-Islam. If the old Jesus was right in saying that John the Baptist has fulfilled their prophecy, then this Jesus is also right by saying that I have fulfilled their prophecy. The situation is exactly the same.
Right.
Okay? Jazakallah. Next, please. Could you please move to the other chair? Because some questioners would come and move forward to occupy these chairs.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
My name is Mansour Kule and I'm from Nigeria.
From Nigeria?
Yeah.
Which part of Nigeria?
Lagos.
Huh? Lagos?
Yeah. According to a verse in the Holy Quran, I'm not quite sure if this is the right verse, but I hope you'll be able to
Try
correct
to
me.
translate it.
We gave Jesus, son of Mary, and his mother refuge in a valley of blah blah blah. I'm not quite sure. It says that we gave Jesus Christ, son of Mary, and his mother refuge in a valley of, I'm not quite sure what it says. Right? So according to this, according to the promised Messiah, we all know where Prophet Isa was given refuge and where he died.
In Kashmir.
Yeah. So my question is, where did his mother, which was Mary, died, and where was she buried? And that's one. And
Now, I'll answer this question. But before answering this question, I'll ask a small incidental question. Those who do not agree with the understanding of Hadhrat Masih Maud al-Islam that Jesus Christ migrated after attempted crucifixion to Kashmir, you know what their view is? They believe that Jesus was lifted to heaven and is still there during the last some 2,000 years. Correct?
Yeah.
Did Mary go with him if that was the place of his refuge? Answer me.